The other thing that's come out is the whole area of attention. I'm going to give you a spin on that. And the guys in the group probably know I've been saying this before. One of the challenges that I think we're going to have in the future when this AI thing just takes over and becomes a bit of a tsunami is the same problem we see with social media, that when people doom scroll on their phones, they get locked into their phone, they stop paying attention to the people around them, the human being, the sort of the aspect of it. And this researcher wrote a paper who kind of saying the same thing in a different way. What he's saying is that AI is great for doing all this work now, this computer-based work, and it'll go everywhere. But the question is, how do we verify the work? And what we're going to have is we're going to have a backlog of people who've got the attention to verify work that AI does. Because, think about code. If I get something to write, an AI to write code, I have to verify it is actually doing what I set out to do. It could be total rubbish, so I need to go and check it out. And it could be just something as simple as go to the website it's produced and check to see if it's actually working, does what it's supposed to do. Or it could be more detailed, as in study the code and see what it's actually doing. But one of the problems is that there's open source projects. This is projects where the code is open, anybody can read the code, and they can make suggestions to how to improve the code. And when they make suggestions, it's called a PR or a pull release. And these PRs are basically suggestions that a human being has to sit down and say, let's see what you did. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to merge that in with my code. I'm going to take your contribution to my program. So for example, if I made a video batch open, then people could download the code, they could add some features, and they could give me a PR to say, I think you should add this feature to video batch. Now video batch is not open, it's closed. I've not made it open. But if it was open, people could make contributions. The problem is, if people are using a lot of AI, you can use AI to figure out how to improve a program and then send all of these contributions to this human to say, here's 26 different features that would improve your program. Would you like to merge them into your program? And of course, the developer's going to say, no, I don't have time. You want me to look at 26 sets of programs to pull into my program? I don't have the time to do that. So what a lot of developers are doing is saying, we're not taking PRs from AI. If you say AI in your Twitter feed, we're not even going to look at your stuff because we don't have time for AI generated stuff. We want people who contribute part of the community. And what this actually shows is that in the space of AI, somebody has to verify the AI has done the work correctly. And at this moment in time, it's human beings who have to verify this code. So what that means is that attention becomes a premium. Even though we've got AI to build all of the amazing systems, we're probably going to have to pay more to senior consultants, tech leaders, writers, authors, people who are at the top of their game. We're probably going to get paid more to be able to make decisions about whether AI stuff is good or not. Think of the film industry. Everybody's going to say that AI is going to destroy the film industry. I don't think so. I think what's going to happen is two things. First of all, the top actors will actually license their digital clone, their digital self, to be used in films. Matthew McConaughey has already said that. You know Matthew McConaughey? He's already said, I want to create a copyright version of my clone that people can use in films, because I might as well get paid for it if they're going to rip me off anyways, might as well do it legal. But second of all, you're going to have film producers who look at this AI stuff and decide, is this slop or is this quality? So the people who can discern between AI slop and AI quality are the people who are going to produce great films versus shit films. Does that make sense? So I think there's going to be a premium on attention. People have got attention and focus and have the ability to go through the detail of what AI produces and pick out the good stuff and get rid of the bad stuff. I think those people are going to do really well in the next couple of years. Right. So that's one thing I think. So I think it's not that everything is just going to go to shit. And what I do think is going to go badly for people are people who don't use strategic thinking in their daily job.